Okay guys, let's ride. Oh. Well, good morning to you guys, and here we are again on a lovely sunny Sunday in the UK. Maybe a little bit of rain today, so get to test the waterproofity or whatever of these leathers, which I think is nil. But today I am solo. I'm going solo. And I thought I'd pop out on my little favourite road here, but I want to see if I can make it up to the Ponderosa Cafe over in Wales, all on my Todd. Exciting stuff. Visibility is fantastic today, so should get some great footage if a fly doesn't splat right in the middle of the lens again. Aeroplane over there. And great news, had the service done on the bike and an MOT. They said it was pristine, there was nothing wrong with it. They tightened all the bolts up, and what else did they do? They changed all the fluids, you know, etc, etc. And unfortunately, they put me a radiator guard on as well. I bought an R&G radiator guard, and I thought, well, they've got the fairings off, I wonder if they could put them on, which they did. That's on. So I've got an R&G radiator guard on there now, because the radiator was getting absolutely pommeled. The only thing they run out of time to do was to put the USB lead on, so unfortunately I'd probably have to book in again to get that on. So I had when it was raining last weekend, I had a crack myself, and I managed to do it. So I've now got USB power on the bike. Oh no, people have got windscreen wipers on. That's not good. USB power on the bike, which I'm now powering up the phone. I haven't tightened up the wires up this end yet. Oh, it's raining. Oh no, got no waterproof on the camera, got the mic in, and my phone's not waterproof either. This could go horribly wrong 5 minutes after I set off. So yeah, I've got USB power now to the phone, because it kept running out halfway through a journey. It just run out of battery, and I'd get lost. So I had to get some USB power up here. I'll show you in another video how I did that. There are horror stories online about don't wire it directly to your battery because it'll drain it and blah de blah de blah. I fitted it last Saturday morning straight to the battery. It's got its own fuse and all that kind of gubbins, and I left the bike all week, so been at work all week, couldn't use the bike, and I didn't plug the battery tender in because I wanted to see just how much of a difference it would make. And when I plugged the battery tender in last night, that's a week later, it hardly needed a charge. So yeah, there's a lot of horror stories out there which worried me, and they got me thinking about splicing it into the lights and ignition and crap like that. I haven't got the skill to do that, didn't really want to do that, so I wired it straight to the battery. You know, because in the instructions it did say that it doesn't drain the battery. I mean, obviously it's going to drain it a tinsy bit, but I left it a week, didn't drain my battery, it was fine. So I presume from that then, over the winter, if you leave the bike over the winter, then yes, it's probably going to drain it. So make sure you've got your battery tender on there, but I'm going to leave it connected up to the battery. Anyway, enough of me dribbling on. Rain seems to have stopped. let's get on up. I think halfway is Dinky's Diner, so Dinky's Diner's about an hour, so I'll probably pop to Dinky's Diner first, have a little break and a cup of tea, and then check the weather. I think it is going to rain in Llangollen today, but I'll check the weather about times it's going to rain, stuff like that, and then I'll get on from there. So, I'll see you in a bit. Number one, high five, buddy. Hello, horsey. High five. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is that this stupid helmet, which is now, it's like a giant's helmet, doesn't fit me at all. I've put the balaclava on today and it's welded it in place. That's fine. It just means that I am extremely hot now in my helmet. So I had to open all the vents up and stuff. But yeah, the balaclava sorted it out. It's just not ideal, because I didn't really want to wear the balaclava, but there you go. Needs must, but it sorted me out for today and it feels fine today. It actually feels really tight today now I've got that on. Getting rained on again. Oh no. No. I wondered why all the bikers were going the other way. Maybe they've all figured out that it's going to be rainy in Wales, so I'll be there all on my own. No, my phones are not waterproof, neither is my camera. Oh, God. And neither are my leathers. Right, let's get on the M54 and dry off. Okay, party people, so we're nearly at Dinky's dinner. That was actually, even though there was some showers, it's the first time I've been out in showers in these leathers. On the M56, I wanted to try the M56 because in my head I want to take a trip down Somerset, and I do want to ride the bike down there and around there and come back on the same day. And a couple of weeks ago that sounded like quite a tall order, because we was out all day on the bikes a couple of weeks ago and my wrist and back and everything was, you know, falling to bits. But I still want to do it. I really want to do it. You know, that's what I got a bike for, to go and see new places. I am dying to get this down Somerset. I know Somerset really well. I know the roads down there, and they're beautiful roads, and I'm absolutely dying to get down there on this. So I thought I'd just jump on the M56 there for a little while, just to see how it felt. And you know, there was showers, there was a lot of wind, and you know, aside from the wind hitting me straight in the helmet, it's clean wind, it's not buffeting or anything like that. But that was about 10 to 15 miles on the motorway. It weren't too bad at all, actually. I guess it would be horrendous if it was you know, torrential rain, snow or gales, that sort of thing. But that wasn't too bad at all. I could probably live with that. God, it's hard to talk with this balaclava on and the cheek thing is. So yeah, that's given me a little bit more confidence in a Somerset trip. Love it down Somerset. So we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm just gonna pop into Dinky's. It's been riding for, well, it's 10:52 now. So I've been riding for an hour, good hour. Just want to have a pull over and a little rest of the right hand. Man, these bikes do hurt your right hand, don't they, after a bit. You can see why they're 40-minute bikes. They're supposed to get off after 40 minutes. So they're not really touring bikes, are they? But yeah, right-hander side, man. I still love this bike so much. You wouldn't believe it. Well, you probably will, because I've been saying it in every video. Absolutely love it. So lots of bikers here. I'm not going to get a cup of tea anytime soon, am I? Cameras are still on. Awesome. Shall have a look at some bikes. What we got? Shall I take the key out first? Probably better, isn't it? That's a few ninjas. Nice. That Indian. GSX-R750. Look at that. Fantastic. Just like Neil's bike, look. ZX10, ZX10, ZX10. That CBR's nice. That's a little R6. And my next bike, I think this is what I'm going to have as a touring bike, the Z1000SX. I think that's what I'm going to get. Actually, no, I'm lying. I think it's going to be the H2SX, that's the one I want. The performance and touring pack. That's the bike I want. That's what I want as a tourer. Definitely. I've been studying. Right, let's get a cup of tea. Right, let's go. Lots and lots of people here today at Dinky's Diner, but we have another destination. Yeah, great stop, lovely lads there, had a good old chat and managed to see my first up close and personal Z1000SX, and man, they are lovely bikes. I am definitely thinking even more now about getting one of those as a tourer. Lovely bikes, and also a H2, the touring version of the H2 rolled up. Man, that was beautiful as well. But I think the H2 is a hell of a lot more weighty, and it's overpowered, isn't it, with the supercharger and stuff. So I might go to Cradley Kawasaki and have a look what they've got, maybe get out on a test ride. Beautiful bikes. Looks like just what I need. So let's scoot up, see if we can get to the Ponderosa. Yeah, just check the weather again. There is rain up there, but I'm hoping it's just showers, although my phone and camera are not waterproof. But can't let that stop us, can we? What is it? 32 miles, 55 minutes. Oh, I thought it was actually a bit closer than that, but there you go. Okay, so we're on our way now. We've got 24 miles to go. Should take about half hour, 40 minutes, something like that, which is good. One thing I did want to discuss is it's been extremely difficult since I've had the bike to find a shop that will actually, when they work on the bike, it's been difficult to, and I still haven't found one. People working on your bike, because it's not their bike and because they've got another 40 bikes to service or do things to, they really don't take care of your bike. So I took my bike in for service, and I've got to mention this. I think it's only fair that I mention this. So I took my bike in for service. First service that I've ever had done on it, and I was really dubious about where to take it, but you know, I took it to the local shop in the end. Get on quite well with them, and they've helped me out in the past. But when I went to pick it up, it wasn't until I got home that I realised that all the right hand side of the fairing, so 1, 2, 4 parts of the fairing, they were literally jammed on. I mean, they was put on in the wrong order, so something was in front, some of that should have been behind, and all that kind of stuff. And it was so jammed on there, so they still tightened the screws off, but obviously the fairings weren't in place. I cannot believe that the fairings didn't snap. It was so tight. I've only ever took the left-hand side fairing off this once, I think, and that was in December when I picked the bike up. It took me an hour and a half to unclip the fairings, get the fairings off, figure out how they go back on, and get it all back in correctly. And you know, I've had a lot of money for that, so that service was 160 quid, and that was not spark plugs. So there was no new plugs, nothing like that. It was just a general annual check, which everyone was telling me was quite pricey, and with the work I had to do when I got it back home, you know, I totally agree with them. It's just not on, is it? It's not on for that to happen to your bike. The shop had already closed, so I wasn't going to take it back. I did go back and tell them, but yeah, pretty much I've opened my feet, so if I do get problems like that, I'll let them know, but I just won't, you know, why would I go back there? So I won't be going back to that shop to have any work done on the bike. I've tried another shop as well, didn't like that one. You know, I had problems with that one. And I've got a mark on the back of the bike as well. They put a mark where someone's obviously tried to cut the leg over, and they've caught the plastics on the back. And they put a mark on my pristine unmarked bike, so it's now no longer an unmarked bike. It's got marks on the back, and they won't polish out the plastic. So what a flaming nightmare. Really upset me, that did, when I saw all that. But there you go, you know, we live and learn. I mean, clearly I won't be going back there again at all for anything. Neither will I go to the other shop. But it's just a bit of a shame, isn't it? You know, it's your pride and joy. It's not like a car, unless it's a special car that you've, you know, been saving for and you've wanted for years. Your bike is totally different. It's hard enough letting somebody sit on it and work on it, and quite now you know why. So there's a lot to be said for doing the services yourself on your bike, and people do that, and I've got to admit, I totally understand why they do that now. I mean, I could have done that service. I'm sure I could have figured that service out no problem. But the thing is, you don't get the stamp in the book, and this bike's got a full history. If I'd have done that service on my own, then I wouldn't have got the stamp, which it would have been a shame. But I've got to admit, going forward, unless I can find a better place, yeah, I certainly won't be taking it to a shop for them to destroy. Shall I stop and get some petrol? So I haven't put none in today. Guess I'm going to need some. Yeah, we'll stop and get a tank of fuel. Probably got half a tank in there already. I'll just drive straight past it. I don't know what I was thinking about there. My head was still in people destroying my bike mode. Totally lost concentration. Well, the cars over in the UK are very courteous, aren't they? I'm finding that they're pulling over to the left as soon as they see me to let me through, or most of them are, which is really nice. Didn't expect that. So we're all fueled up. We got 13 miles to go. Exciting stuff. Can't wait to get in the hills. The weather's held by the looks of it for now. So we're going on towards Chirk Castle, that's it. So this is a place that I've been wanting to go for a long time, but timings, trying to get up here with Neil. Unfortunately we could never get the timings quite right because of work and things like that. So I thought I'd pop up on my own and have a look, see what all the fuss is about. It's quite nice up here, isn't it? There's another Dobbies there. The Poacher's Rotisserie, that looks beautiful. Sarah, remind me to bring you here, yeah? Chirk Bank. Looks lovely. Bridge, massive bridge up there. I hope we get to see that close up. Viaduct or an aqueduct. Oh, it's got a train going across the top one. That gives you a clue. Oh, it's lovely up here. Lots of motorhomes and caravans. So, wow, look at that! Right in the middle of all this loveliness. It's at a massive power station. All the chimneys billowing out. That is mental. But you can't see it over the edge. God, that's crazy. Man, I bet the local councillor has a right nightmare because of that place. Shame we didn't get to that bridge. Would have loved a picture by that bridge. I've got to say, guys, having a sat nav, I know the wires look a bit untidy at the minute, keeping it charged up, but having a sat nav plugged in now, your confidence levels go through the roof. I mean, my directional capabilities are absolute rubbish. Sometimes even with a sat nav, but yeah, just knowing where you're going without having to fret and having a full tank of fuel, little things like that really do make the difference. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this now, really enjoying this. Francisilti. Why am I saying that in any Italian accent? Francisilti. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love Wales. Absolutely love Wales. Well done, Wales. I like what you've done with the place. Wow. Oh, it's in trouble anyway when you're looking at sights. You've got to be careful. Keep looking at what's in front of you as well. There's a lot of people coming back. Am I late to the party again? Always late to the party I am. What do you think the chances are of getting a cup of tea at the Ponderosa? I'm not sure if they're all fully open yet. I couldn't get one at the Dinky's Dinner Just, it was rammed. So I bought myself some Starburst in the garage because it's like it's like a drink in a chew stick, isn't it? Yum yum. So, bit of a tip for you: if you can't get a drink, or you know you're going to be wanting the loo and you don't want all that hassle, get yourself some strawberry Fruitella, and failing that, if you can't find Fruitella, get yourself some Starburst. Drink in a wrapper. You're welcome. Well, I'm certainly in no rush when I'm in Wales. I just love to look around in Wales, so slow as you like, guys, in front. I don't want to miss anything. We've only got 7 miles to go. I'm sure we'll get on the up in the hills at some point. Araf, slow. The Vale of Llangollen. Look at that. Nice. I used to work with a load of Welsh people, and oh, look at that on top of the hill. You can't see that. And one of them tried to teach me how to speak Welsh, and he said, "This is the only word you need to learn Welsh." And he went, "Say after me, chicken burger." Chicken burger. He said, "And if you're struggling with that one, ratatouille." So it was chicken burger and ratatouille. Ratatouille, chicken burger. You can now speak Welsh. Very funny. Mr. David Morgan, if you're still around, happy days they were, mate. All the best. To be able to get up on top of these hills. Some lovely buildings up there. So I believe we're pulling into Llangollen. It's getting a little bit duller, but the weather has held out up to now. High five, buddy. Hey. Right, we want to hang her right up here. Well, I'll do on a bike, come on. You can't begrudge me a little lane splitting. Here we are in the town. And what a lovely town it is. Hello everybody. I haven't been here. Nice. Sort your roads out there. And we're off. So, Horseshoe Pass is just up here, I think. Nice. Wouldn't mind stopping down in the town though. Little train track. Oh, there's a canal. Little canal down there. Ah, you miss all these little things on main roads, don't you? Maybe we should find some side roads after a copper. So I bet there's some lovely sights here off the beaten track. Hopefully some nicer roads. I've lost all feeling in my right hand. It's gone numb. I'm putting too much weight on it. I should be dipping in the tank more, I think. Horseshoe Pass 3 routine. Excited. Bike's excited as well, look. He wants to go, man. Oh, look at the ruins down there. Oh, I'm going to get a picture down there. Loads of campsites here. The Abbey Grange. That looks lovely. It's a hotel. Hey! Wondering when the bikers were going to show up. High five, sweetheart. Hey! This. Oh, I wish I could turn the camera more. My neck doesn't turn that far. I think it's going to be like a bike show up here. I think it's going to be rammed, packed. Should have a wager. Bet you £1. I bet you £1 it's going to be. There's going to be so many bikers up here. Well, there's loads of them behind me. I suppose they want to get a scoot on. But oh, I don't want to rush up there. I want to see the sights. You guys carry on. Must be locals, just want to get there. High five. Hey! Oh, hey! Come on then. Ooh, sheepies on the road. Oh, it's lovely, look at it. Oh, I have to have flies on the camera. High five. Hey. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Man, that's gorgeous. Ah, top of the world. What a beautiful sight. Higher than the trees. Sick of looking at her roof rack. Sorry. Oh, road's pretty good. It's alright. It's a bit bumpy. Potholes various places, but it's not a bad road. I presume the Ponderosa is going to... Oh, there's a massive helicopter in the distance. Oh, it's too far away to pick up on the camera, I bet. Here we go, the Ponderosa. Marvellous, made it. Wow, all on my own as well. Nice, this is what it's all about. Sweet, man. Oh yes, very sweet. We're gonna go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Loving it already. Let's go and put him out of the way. Look at this place. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful. Stunning. What a lovely place. Let's go and have a look at some bikes. There's the steed that brought me here. Well, what a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Absolutely love it up here. Right, let's go see what else we can find. Lovely, lovely place. Well, I came in from the left. Let's have a look what's down here. Wow, look at it up here, man. Wow. I am gobsmacked, blown away. This place is beautiful. So I had sausage and chips and a fruit shoot, which hit the spot perfectly. It's 2 o'clock, so plenty of time yet, and the rain didn't come, which is just spectacular. High five. Hey. I bought some I was looking at something to buy in the gift shop. I thought I've got to get something, so I got myself a hat, a Ponderosa hat, and I thought, what shall I get, you know, for the house? So I got some slate coasters, tea coasters. But I thought I was buying one, and I gave the box with the one into the lady, and she put 6 in it, closed the box up, and man, I've been trying for 20 minutes to fit it in the boot of the bike, which is not possible with my charging stuff in there and that. So I've got it in my coat pocket. Man, it's so heavy. The box. It's going to be so uncomfortable on the way home. But there you go. I hope the wife appreciates the torment I'm going through with that little present. Well, I'm sure there's many places to go from here. Many places. I don't know the area at all though. So I think I might just stay around this part and around the town maybe. It does look nice down there, doesn't it? Look at it, it's beautiful, beautiful countryside here. Let's go back up, see if we can catch it from another angle. Look at that. Well done, Wales. Bye everyone. Great little meet. Come here again. Look at that. Wow. I do a lot of that, don't I? A lot of wow. Oh, it's gorgeous up here. Yeah, the last thing you'd want to be doing up here is going fast. There's sheep all over the road. Natural speed retarders. I'm just going to jig a few things around in my pockets because these slate coasters are they're heavy as hell. Well, that is a beautiful place to be. Look at that. What a gorgeous road. Tell you what though, I wouldn't want to find out what it's like hitting one of them sheep. I mean, there was some guys racing up and down here and there's sheep all over the place. Nice, man. Lovely place. I'm going to bring the missus up here. It's lovely. She'd love it up here. Beautiful. Well, there you go. That was outstanding. Lovely jubbly, beautiful little town. I think we're going to come here next week and bring the family next week. I think it's going to be nice next week. Right, let's see if this sat nav can take us home. My full power sat nav with full USB charging. How exciting! Well, that was a nice welcome break at Dinky's on the way back. Oh, nice cup of tea. It has turned out astonishingly hot now, the weather. Don't know what happened to the rain, but it's definitely gone. And the weather now is scorching. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm going to enjoy this ride back immensely. Bye, babe. Well, what can I say, guys? Getting up to Himley now. What a fantastic day out. Oh, it's been absolutely gorgeous. Perfect day for riding. Got my sat nav so I don't get lost. Got me gas. Got me bike. Got my leathers. Only got wet a little bit. What could be more perfect? It's turned into a glorious day now. Really enjoyed today. Ponderosa's a lovely ride. Shorter than I expected though. When you're up there, it's Horseshoe Pass. It's quite a short road. I'm sure it carries on at some point, but yeah, I don't know what's up there, so maybe I have to explore deeper the next time I go. But yeah, so there's one place I've never visited. Now I have. Another place. Really enjoyed that. Got to get these wires sorted out from my phone because it's looking a bit ugly. Bike has performed again. It's just phenomenal bike. I say every time till it's not. It is just an awesome bike. I think my neck's just about had it now, and my wrist is, but man, it's so worth it. So worth it for the feeling riding one of these super sports. My helmet's been a hell of a lot better with this balaclava on. It's been a bit warmer, but it's done the job. So yeah, don't know what to do about the helmet, because I presume it's just going to get too big even for me with the balaclava on at some point. I just don't get it. Bloody nightmare. And it'd be a shame to have to get rid of the helmet. Like I say, it costs a lot of money. But hey ho, figure something out, eh? So you're still with me? Any flies on the lens? Probably, because my visor's covered. So I bet the lens is as well. But I hope you enjoyed those you know, little blurts every now and again. Obviously only when it's safe, just, you know, little splurts, little beep beeps, little beeps every now and again when it's safe to do so. What a wonderful day. So there was lots of traffic. Woo, thanks mate. There was lots of traffic getting to the Ponderosa, but like I said earlier, being on a bike, people seem to pull over for you, which is really nice of them to do that. I don't have to do that, obviously, so it's very courteous of them to do that. And I always thank them. I always give them the thumbs up when they do that, and then hopefully they'll continue to do that. But yeah, on a bike, I mean, it did take some time, obviously, because it's quite a way off, but man, that would be so much longer in a car. On a bike, it was superb going down, you know, lane splitting, going down the traffic. Very enjoyable. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if the cafe's still open in the park. Probably not. What is it? 5:20 on a Sunday? I doubt it. Let's go and have a look. I'm getting used to these brakes a lot more, these Brembos. They're awesome brakes. Absolutely fantastic brakes on the front. And I'm getting used to staying in, you know, a high gear. So usually I'll be in fourth, I'm staying in second, or when I'm usually in sixth, I'm in fourth, you know, that sort of thing, unless I'm on the motorway. And it rides a hell of a lot better when you ride like that, more up the revs. You haven't got to use as much braking, you can use engine braking a lot more. But the Brembos are, man, that's staggering on the front of this, staggeringly good. I've had to put them on in anger a few times. There's no ABS on this or anything, and they brought me to a stop, no problem at all. Shall we have a quick look? Well, the gates don't lock until 7. It's still open, do you think? Oh, there's people up there. Oh, it'd be lovely if it is. Hey, there you go, a lovely stop at Himley Hall. Just caught the cafe before it's shut. It's been a pretty perfect day out, to be honest. I absolutely can't fault anything that's happened today. It's been outstanding. Sorted my helmet out with the balaclava. That was driving me mad before. God, it's been such a good day. Such a good day. I just wanted to get one more pick of the bike before I trundle on up the road. It's nice and sunny here. Look at that. It's an awesome bike. What a beauty. I've enjoyed riding this today, as you can probably tell. Well, there you go. Right, got used to this RAM mount now, which is good. Get in the right place, perfect. I've got to sort my wiring out from the USB port to the phone, because it looks a bit scrappy, but didn't get that far, so got to figure that one out. Anyway, let's get up the road, shall we? Let's go and see what's been going on at home. So I haven't put my earplugs in, and I haven't put my balaclava on, it's only up the road. So I just wanted to listen to the bike. You can't hear it at all, obviously, with, well, hardly hear it, with the earmuffs in, earplugs, and it does sound nice, man. Sounds beautiful. High five, buddy, you should be on the road. Hey, didn't you pass your cycling proficiency test? I did. Oh, it sounds lovely when you can hear it. That induction noise is awesome. Well, I still haven't had the front wheel up, guys. It has come up on its own, you know, a little bit, maybe 5 mil. But yeah, I haven't brought the front up yet in anger. I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. But there's been occasions when I've been on a lovely straight road and I've just thought I'm going to do it, but I haven't. But it's something I'm not really having to think about. I get on a nice road where it's nice and safe, and I just naturally want to do it. And I think that's because all them years ago, when I had my 600F, God, I was always wheeling that. It was like, it loved it, absolutely loved to wheelie, that bike did, and I could do it perfectly. I could do perfect power wheelies on that. And that, it used to be, well, it became natural after a bit to just, you know, pop the wheel up every now and again. And I think I've still got that in my head. Just want to sort of clutch up and, you know, and get the front wheel up, but yeah. Haven't yet had the bottle to do that, but I have thought about it. Anyway, I really do hope you like this video. I've loved making it. I've loved riding today, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. I think this is number 31, this video. Wow. But I'll see you in the next vid, guys. Okay, stay frosty, and I'll see you soon.